Hi, I am Emiliano, and I'm going to talk about the aerospace industry in global. The aerospace industry is shaped by global challenges and opportunities, with Mexico emerging as a key player. Globally, companies like Airbus and Boeing dominate the market, but the industry faces rising complexity in supply and workforce challenges, amplified by the pandemic. The mega trends driving the industry include the talent where the A&D companies struggle to attract and retain skilled workers due to shifting employee expectations and rising wages. The second main trend is the supply chains. Fragile supply chains lead to materials delays and price volatility, prompting companies to seek multi-tiered solutions. The third main trend is the digital transformations where technologies like digital twins and automation help improve efficiency and boost product development. The fourth mega trend is the new products introductions, where sustainability and performance are top priorities, with green propulsion systems and supersonic technologies emerging despite regulatory hurdles. The last metric is the defense and commercial spending, rising geopolitical tensions and driving defense spending while increasing passenger demand boosts commercial investments. For our analysis of the Porter's five forces, we notice that the threat of new entrants is that the new companies face high barriers to entry due to a large capital investment, strict regulations, and technological demands. In addition, players like Airbus and Boeing dominate the market, leaving little room for newcomers. The second force is that the suppliers of specialist companies like jet engines from Rolls-Royce and GA hold moderate power of suppliers, since alternatives are limited. For the third force, is that the bargaining power of buyers, where airlines, governments, and leasing companies represent major buyers with moderate to high power, given their purchasing scale. For the fourth force is the threat of substitutes, where substitutes like high-speed rail and drones pose low to moderate threat, mainly impacting regional travel or specific defense operations. The last force is the industry rivalry. The rivalry between Airbus and Boeing is intense, driving aggressive pricing, innovation, and marketing strategies. Other players like Embraer and Bombardier compete in niche markets, further heightening competitions. In the Portraits Diamond of the aerospace industry, we saw that the aerospace sector in Mexico has seen rapid growth due to the key strategic factors and favorable conditions. For example, for the firm strategic structure and rivalry, Mexico competes with countries like Brazil and Canada, but competitive labor costs and geographic proximity to the US provide an edge. Also, the government supports growth through favorable policies such as the USMCA. For the factory conditions, Mexico offers high-skilled labor specialized in areas like aircraft maintenance and advanced manufacturing. Also, the development of infrastructure in aerospace clusters in Querétaro, Baja California, and Chihuahua enables international partnerships. For the demand conditions, domestic demand is rising, driven by the local airlines like Aeromexico and Volaris, which are increasing their fleet sizes to meet passengers' needs. For the fourth is the related and supporting industries. The aerospace sector benefits from advanced manufacturing and research collaborations between universities and companies, fostering technological innovations. In our CAGE framework, we compare the Mexico aerospace trade with Germany, Spain, and the UK. We saw that the cultural distance is that the Mexico shares a common language only with Spain, making it easier to do business. However, cultural differences with Germany and the UK may create some barriers, though mitigated by strong relations. For the administrative distance, Germany and Spain benefit from numerous agreements, including the EU-Mexico FTA, easing regulatory burdens and promoting foreign investment. The UK post-Brexit signed a continuity of trade agreement with Mexico in 2020, ensuring preferential conditions for 3 years. For the geographic distance, the UK is the nearest country from Mexico. This impacts the logistics and transportation costs. For the economic distance, the UK leads the airspace imports from Mexico with 14.9 millions. These figures reflect the strong economic ties and Mexico's competitive edge in aerospace manufacturing. For our pestle analysis, we use the weak-loop method. And for each factor of the pestle, we consider some variables. We consider the most important variables. For example, for the political factor, we consider that the government spending and debt are the most important. For the economic, where the GDP per capita and the inflation. For the social factor, we consider the Gini index and the average wage. For the technological, we use the high quality telecommunication, the internet penetration rate, and digital infrastructure development. For the ecological, we consider the GHG emissions and the water withdrawals. For the legal, we consider the legislation over foreign investment and the breeding performance. So, what I have learned during this course? Well, I learned that the how global competitiveness is shaped by multiple interconnected factors. For example, the PESTEL framework provided valuable insights into how political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal aspects influence a country's ability to attract investment and foster industries. Additionally, I learned about the importance of strategic trade relationships through frameworks like CAGE, showing how cultural, administrative, geographic, and economic differences impact cross-border operations. It became clear that that technological development and supply chain resilience are very key to maintaining a competitive edge, especially in complex industries like aerospace. Finally, I realized that the government support, infrastructure development, and market expansion play essential roles in boosting international competitiveness. Countries that align their policies with sustainability and innovation trends are better positioned for the future growth. As seen with the aerospace industry, push for greener technologies and rise of drone markets.